It's just weird because the vertebrae are coming apart individually. Today is day 3 here in Barbados, and we've just taken the local bus to Bridgetown because today we're doing a food tour with Licorice Tours.
We are super excited about this food tour because all we've had is the fish dinner we had the other night, and ever since we discovered food tours last year in Poland, we just can't get enough. We've done so many because you get to eat good local food and learn about the history. I don't know if everybody feels this way, but when I picture the Caribbean islands, I just picture like honeymoon destination. I don't ever think about like the history or the culture. So yeah, I'm really excited to learn more about Barbados and eat some good food.
Oh, yeah, good timing.
Hi guys, how are you? Good morning, I'm Claudette. Welcome.
No horses.
No horses at that time. And these little boats, we've taken them out of the park.
We just met our tour guide. Her name is Claudette, and she's actually a historian, which is really great for this kind of tour. So she just brought us up to speed with how Barbados came to be. And she brought us ice waters, which is great because it is hot.
Here at the marina, we're going to have corned beef fritters, deep fried, and that's what the fritters are about. Try them, enjoy it.
We are starting with ginger beer and corned beef fritters. Apparently, these originated as like all of the leftovers put into a fritter, but now it's one of their main dishes. That is so delicious. Like the herbs or whatever's in there is so good, and they're like kind of crunchy but not greasy at all. That was a great first stop. I had way too many fritters. Claudette said I need to pace myself because we have 7 stops today.
The Independence Arch. The arch was established in 1987 once Barbados had become 21 years independent. So that's why the fountain is established here. The authorities, in their wisdom, decided, you know what, it's time for us to pipe fresh water in Bridgetown. Hello. It should have happened a long time ago. No way. Fingers. So this is finger food. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's the only way to eat it with your fingers. You get the best stuff of it that way.
That kind of looks like a tail right there. So stop number 2, we're having pigtail. It's not actually the tail of a pig, but it's still really interesting. It is the vertebrae of a pig, and it's drenched in barbecue sauce. Got sauce all over my face right now. It's really good. And it tastes just like barbecue ribs. It's just weird because the vertebrae are coming apart individually, but it has a fantastic taste. She told us that traditionally the vertebrae was just used to like flavor stew and stuff, but recently the young people have kind of like started doing this more hip thing, and they started barbecuing it. That meat was super salty, just the way I like it, but now we're going into a market where we're going to try a drink and some fruits. She just said whatever he has.
And this goes back to our history. We're in the 1640s when sugar became a cash crop.
Cheers.
Cheers. So we've just come to this local market where we're having sorrel, which is their local drink. They said they drink it around Christmas time a lot, but it's cold. Kind of looks like a tea that comes from this little sorrel flower that she showed us. It smells really good. It tastes like Christmas. Like it tastes like Christmas cider that's been in the refrigerator.
So the next part we're going to is the synagogue complex, the Jewish synagogue. Fabulous interactive museum.
This is my kind of place. Thank you. Got some fresh fish cakes. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. Hot, they're super hot. That is so good and kind of spicy. Kind of reminds me of a hush puppy, but like a little more moist, like not as dry. Perfectly crunchy on the outside. Claudette said those are the best fish cakes on the island of Barbados, and I believe her because they were so good. Who knew, coming from that little trailer? We never would have found that place on our own. But we did put some spicy sauce on our second one, and it was hot. Our next stop is at this beautiful restaurant overlooking the street, and we're having Bajan soup. It's basically pureed pumpkin chicken soup. It's like really hearty, really yummy. Kind of like a chicken noodle soup with some dumplings in it. Apparently, Bajans are the only people who put sugar in their dumplings. There's also like cinnamon and nutmeg. So that's kind of fun, like having like a sweet dumpling in a savory soup. It is delicious. Okay.
Because what you've got a ginger one and you have molasses. And so they're different, different type of.
Okay.
The molasses is made from fresh grated coconut, brown sugar, almond essence, cinnamon. The ginger is the opposite. Just ginger added to the same spices.
Love it. The sweet lady normally has a little sweet stand right here, but not on Mondays, and today is Monday. So she came especially for us to bring us some little cakes. This one is ginger. Sugar cakes.
Yeah.
Woo! It is so sweet.
Yeah.
You make good sugar cakes.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Journey.
That was fun.
I eat molasses once a year on Christmas. It's kind of like a tradition in the Buchanan family, and this cookie just reminds me of Christmas, and it's so, so good. And so sweet.
We are ending the food tour with the national dish, which is flying fish, and cuckoo, which is like cornmeal with some herbs. What else is in it? Kind of looks like mashed potatoes. It's really nice. It kind of has the texture of like grits, or like cream of wheat, with some really good spices and like a fishy gravy.
Our food tour just ended. We are both completely stuffed. And
The usual.
in addition to eating a ton of good food, we also learned a ton about the history of Barbados.
Seriously, before coming to Barbados and the Caribbean, the only like Caribbean food I knew of was jerk chicken, rice and beans, and plantains. And we didn't even have any of those things today. So we learned a ton. Claudette was a great guide. I'm so happy we got to do this. And now I think we're gonna go veg out on the beach.
We have our own private beach. We have to take advantage of it.